What's going on, family? We are back joined by our friends on stream today, and today we are getting into some requests. Today, we are checking out one from our good friend Audiva. Today, she has got us checking out Glass Bridges. I thought that I had checked this band out before, but apparently it is not happened. Maybe the name has just popped up, but the name sounds familiar. But I went and looked at the other songs, and I don't think I checked out any other songs from them. So I think Breathe is the first one we're checking out today. So this is going to be a brand new artist for me. They have 764 subscribers right now. So if you like what you hear, make sure you do the right thing. Go hit sub. This song is only a month old. So, you know, like I said, if you like this song, go give it some love. Go give it some boost love and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? We'll do that at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and check it out.
It's good to see you, old friend. My mind's been wondering when you'd creep back in. I don't wanna pretend, I don't want these to end. I am making amends with my demons again. And I know I've been here before, different battle in the same damn war. Do I surrender or will I remember the love that I spent my whole life fighting for? I am underwater, the tide is getting stronger. Will I be someone who makes it through the night? When my heart is heavy and I'm sinking with the memories, I will be the one to breathe me back to life. The clock is ticking away, but I keep missing the days. Convinced that I have to pay.
I really like the tempo, the way that the verses are like really fast. It sounds like really good for like the electricity of the way that the chorus is. The verses themselves, like them being kind of sped up like that, I think are pretty sick.
Away, but I keep missing the days.
I didn't go back far enough. I never do.
To breathe me back to life. The clock is ticking away, but I keep missing the days. Convinced that I have to pay my dues to live. I feel it under my skin that there's a point that I'm missing, and all that I crave is to run far away. I won't let my body drown. I won't let the current drag me down. I am a fighter, forged in the fire, and I will rise higher in the love I found. I am underwater, the tide is getting stronger. Will I be someone who makes it through the night? When my heart is heavy and I'm sinking with the memories, I will be the one to breathe me back to life.
The drum fills that they use like for the chorus are super fire. Where like a lot of times it's just kind of there, it's just kind of like in the background, but like the way that the drummer's kind of like making those like little special moments in the chorus kind of pop, and kind of like adds like a little bit of extra like spark like through like the rest of the chorus. Like when it kind of like dies for a second, it adds energy to it. So like I feel like that they totally did a great job of the way that they constructed the chorus that way. Oh my god, that shit is nasty. Let them cook on that shit again, fam.
She's calling to me in my dreams.
It came in way harder than I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of sleeping on them. I thought they were gonna come in with a little bit of you know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be a little but I was like, ooh, they punched me in the face with this shit, fam. my God. I'm telling you, this drummer with the little ping. Oh my God. One more time on this breakdown.
I was born in the water of the oceans of Buddha.
This is one of those times, friends, where I was talking about this the other day, where I was like, not every song needs like this moment where you go like, blah. You know what I mean? We don't need it every time. If you give us a hard enough breakdown, that shit's hard enough on its own.
And she's calling to me in my dreams. I'm underwater and I can't get out. The weight of the past is pulling me down. I'm underwater and I can't get out. I will get out. I will get out. I am underwater. The tide is getting stronger.
I love this. I love how they go from the breakdown to her just like singing like super soft and pretty. You know what I mean? Like that balance from the heavy to the soft is just super pretty.
The tide is getting stronger. Will I be someone who makes it through the night? I am underwater. The tide is getting stronger. Will I be someone who makes it through the night? When my heart is heavy and I'm sinking with the memories, I will be the one to breathe me back to life.
I like the way that they shot the video too, with it being like more of like a dark shot too overall. I think that definitely works best for like the concept, if you're gonna go for the concept like that, with the transitions from like that to like the shots like falling into the water and all that. There's our friend Aldiva. We're gonna give her a little wave. Well, you know what? We should start waving. We're gonna start giving them salutes. You know what I mean? A little salute, Teddy. Shout out to her for finding this today and putting this one in the request lineup. Definitely want to appreciate her for that. Let's see. What else can I say about this one? We'll see if they got the lyrics up in here or not, and then we'll talk about the lyrics here in a minute. Let's see. Extra bonus points for them. Way to go, Glass Bridges. You got the lyrics all up in here. I hit the bottom again. It's good to see you, old friend. That opening line originally off the bat, I was like, oh yeah, good opening line. That's the first thing I thought when I was like, you know, because again, you know, the first line of the song is pretty fucking important. So like, it's either gonna like lull me out or you're gonna draw us in, right? You know what I mean? Thought it was a great opening line. I hit the bottom again. It's good to see you, old friend. I love when people talk about it like that. You know what I mean? It's good to see you, old friend. My mind's been wondering when you'd creep back in. I don't want to pretend like I don't want this to end, but I am making amends with my demons again. I know that I've been here before. A different battle in the same damn war. Do I surrender or will I remember the love that I have spent my whole life fighting for? I am underwater. The tide is getting stronger. Will I be someone who makes it through the night? When my heart is heavy and I'm sinking in the memories, will I be the one to breathe? I will be the one to breathe me back to life. The thing I really took away from the overall like message of this song is it felt like it was one of those times where it was like, you know, you're the only person who can save yourself. Does that make sense? Like, you know, I've been thinking a lot about this kind of stuff lately, especially in the last handful of months, when it comes to like the idea of like when you put your burdens onto other people, how much are you just putting off dealing with your own problems? You know what I mean? Where it's like, you know, when people tell you that you can lean on them, sometimes you leaning on them is taking advantage of them. And sometimes you're putting burdens on other people just because you won't deal with your own problems. So it just kind of makes me think about like the whole concept of like, you know, it's never a good thing to ever depend on others for your own like self-improvement. Does that make sense? So like in any kind of situation of any kind of overall, and really in any kind of situation, you have to be able to pick yourself up and dust yourself off. Does that make sense? It's not saying that you shouldn't allow others to help you along on that journey, but at the end of the day, you are going to be the only person to be able to carry you on till tomorrow. You are going to be the only person to help you get through the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's fucking tough, man. There's so many times where I reach out to people and I'm like, I just need somebody to talk to in a moment. But every time I've ever gotten one of those phone calls, and anytime anybody's ever thanked me for being there and for helping them through that situation, I always tell them that, you know, I didn't help you get through anything. You made it through yourself. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I'm just there to listen. And you are really the one truly at the end of the day who's getting through those tough situations you're getting through it on your own. You know what I mean? And so I feel like the overall message and like what I took away from this song was like basically kind of a story of that, about how you are the one who will get yourself through that night. So I think it's uplifting. I think it's got a positive message behind it, and I like the fact that it's like sad and you know, kind of dark, like, you know, when you tell the story this way. That's why I said that I'm a fan of this kind of stuff, so I'm definitely like this one a lot. Definitely interested to see what else Glass Bridges has to offer. And I think that's all I got, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you.